Que lo que mi gente, YenkTheTank here, and this is Straight 7 at the Red Bull Ring. Let's go. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another race, this time at the Red Bull Ring, race number 7, S2 Division. As we ready up, lights go out, and here we go. We are starting on P10, didn't have a great qualifying nor sprint earlier in the day, but now we have a task ahead, trying to stay out of trouble on turn 1 and take on any positions available to us early on. There was probability of rain at the beginning of the race, but the track was not very wet, and we took a gamble and decided to go out on softs. We are able to catch up to a few of the cars ahead of us, and now got Senor Dude, Nigel Mansell, and Ron Giles. Here I should have taken a tighter right turn. Because of this, I stayed behind Nigel for a bit longer, but a few laps later we were able to push through. After turn 1 we gained an advantage and we push using the overtake button, trying to get maximum speed up the straight into turn 3 and take the outside line that allows us to make the overtake and push through, trying to get to Senor Dude. P7. After overtaking Nigel, we're once again pushing through and trying to overtake Senor Dude. We have a great exit in turn 1, pushing up to the curb in turn 2 and getting into turn 3, keeping that outside line that I've enjoyed taking throughout this race. Thank you. Here we are on P6, and we can see on the right Monsieur Keith, who was on P5, had to serve a penalty right before the last 2 turns, and this allows us to get close to Jailhouse Chris and Sir Grinch VR, 2 of the fast drivers I'm fighting with this season. As you can see, they have an excellent exit out of turn 1, and I'm just trying to catch up and get a penalty, trying to keep up with the cars ahead. This is unfortunate, and then it sets me back a few positions later on, but we're gonna try to keep pushing and see what we can make of it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah,
there's contact between Jailhouse Chris and Sir Grinch VR, and allows me to move forward. However, I'm carrying that half a second penalty, and the cars behind me are right there. Nigel Mansell, Monsieur Keith, and Scabby were right there, and I want to say they all went ahead. By the end of lap 13, we were P6, and we decided to go in for the tire change, and we're choosing mediums. We played with the idea of maybe having a 2-stopper, but the time you lost at the pit entry and exit is significant. So doing a single stop, softs to medium, seems like the faster way around the circuit. And so we're back out. Let's push.
Maybe a few corners here and there, coasting.
So Grinch ahead of YenkTheTank, who goes for a late move to the inside. I wouldn't call it a dive bomb. It was actually very controlled and smooth there from Yenk. Makes the overtake on Sir Grinch. Because Sir Grinch cooperated through the corner and they didn't make contact, he was able then to come straight back at YenkTheTank, get some of that slipstream and keep battling.
What you heard there was the voice of Webo Red 5. Webo, who is the commentator for these races in the SVR League. Make sure that you check him out. He's got a YouTube channel called Webo Commentary, and his live commentary adds to the realism we're trying to achieve in the league. And here we go again with another position taken. We pass Ron Giles.
Thank you.
Before turn 4. Let's keep moving ahead. 3 Doritos later, and we caught up to Monsieur Keith.
Here I go.
We're gonna have some good battles ahead. Let's watch.
Thank you, Monsieur.
Yank the Tank going for his customary outside move here down into turn 3. He loves that wide line, but I think Monsieur Keith getting a little bit wise to it. Yank staying on the outside, had an off-track moment there for one of our racers. It's Senor Dude further back, dropping back down to 9th. But Yank the Tank fighting with Monsieur Keith, getting ahead of Monsieur Keith into turn 4 this time. Much better exit from Yank and trip down that straight away. He's now into 5th place. Slowly but surely, Yank is bringing himself into a very interesting position later on in the race. We've got lap 31 of the 36. Yank the Tank moving forward then in our race. Could still get a podium with P3 Scavvy very much within sight.
We couldn't convert the race into a podium finish, but that P5 turns into a P4 after Jailhouse Chris pays the penalty.
Okay,
Congratulations to Thump, Joe, and Scavvy for the results. And a big thanks to you for watching. See you next time.